and welcome back to Autism at Home, brought to you by us at Early Autism Project Malaysia through our non-profit initiative, The Hope Project. I am Jochebet Isaacs, and thank you again for joining us. This is our final lesson of our 30th series, which is all about puberty when it comes to children with autism. And today in this final lesson, we will be discussing online safety. Children in this modern age are becoming more and more computer savvy. Many of them have already surpassed adults in their knowledge of the internet. There are also all kinds of content on the internet that are so easily accessible, including inappropriate adult content. And that is why it is all the more important for parents to be involved in monitoring what their children are accessing on the internet and teaching them to identify acceptable and unacceptable online content independently. There are 4 main kinds of online risks. Content risk. This refers to the risk of seeing content that are unsettling or inappropriate for their age. Individuals on the spectrum may not be able to distinguish the appropriateness or even articulate their emotions or their discomfort, and therefore it can be harmful to the individual. Examples of content risk include pornography, violence, racism, drugs, suicide, and more. Secondly, are contact risks. These refer to the risk of your child being contacted by an unknown person, which could lead to child sexual exploitation or even online scamming. Then there are conduct risks. These include the risk of your child applying themselves or their behavior online in inappropriate ways. For example, posting inappropriate photos or videos of themselves online, perhaps impersonating as someone else, talking to strangers, making unauthorized transactions using other people's financial details. And lastly, contract risks. Contract risks include risks such as online gambling, inappropriate advertising, phishing, and/or financial scams. So here are some strategies to keep your child safe on the internet. Firstly, remember that many of our children on the autism spectrum may be developmentally younger than their physical age due to cognitive delays. Therefore, use appropriate parental controls to filter out adult content. For example, turning on the YouTube restricted mode, using YouTube Kids instead, or setting up screen time to turn on content and privacy restrictions to manage content, apps, and settings on your child's device. Set passwords that are not accessible to your child for unlocking the phone or downloading new apps, especially not credit card or banking information. Having device use only in public or common spaces in the home, such as the living area, kitchen, and definitely not in isolation in their bedrooms and definitely not the bathrooms. Establish screen time limits. And children in general should not have free access to their devices. Children should not be sleeping with their devices, and there should be parental monitoring at all times. Some families prefer to use shared devices, such as the TV, rather than personal devices, such as iPads and iPhones, so that everyone in the home is able to hear and view what is being watched. And we also avoid encouraging repetitive behaviors. Some of our kids on the spectrum, they like to rewind certain parts of the video again and again, or some just keep scrolling and skipping videos, which can all have a detrimental effect on their attention as well. Then for children who are more verbal and have more comprehension, do try to explain to your child the device rules and that parents should have access to all their content, chat, and messages according to what is age appropriate. Educate your child on safe navigation on the internet. This will help them be more capable of identifying inappropriate content if they encounter it on their own. You can also come up with some internet ground rules together with your child. For example, never giving out personal information, speaking to an adult before posting a photo online. This will allow your child to take ownership of their own safety. Have visual reminders on internet safety rules. Demonstrate to your child how to handle privacy, and similarly, ask your child for consent before posting a photo of your child online. Well, that's it on online safety, and we have come to the end of our puberty series, and we really truly hope that it has been helpful to you. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any further questions, and please do share with us if you are able to implement these strategies and how they are working for you. We would also like to take the opportunity to thank all of you for your continuous support since the launch of our Autism at Home videos in April 2020. We started this channel and these videos with the goal to make world-class autism resources easily accessible all over the world, as our fundamental belief is that all parents should have access to resources to be equipped to teach their own children. And with your support, we have been able to produce 30 series so far. And if these videos have been helpful, please do like, subscribe, share, and also do contribute in order to support the continued development of these videos. Thank you very much for joining us today, and please do not hesitate to contact us if you need more personalized support. With the amount of interest we have received online, we have actually started providing international online services and have worked over the years with clients in other states of Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Philippines, China, Kuwait, New Zealand, and Switzerland. So do get in touch with us for more information by scanning this QR code. And if you haven't already, do check out our online resource platform, Autism at Home, which has all the lesson videos, corresponding articles, and downloadables available for you at an extremely nominal donation of just $1 a month. So do stay updated through our social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, and especially Instagram. Do click on the subscribe and follow buttons to get more information. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you very soon.